Good morning. Today is Friday, May 15th. Welcome to this week's edition of the Launchpad. I'm Addie Hedges. To get us started this week, we'll go to Ashland for current events.
Thanks, Addie. Coronavirus cases in Ohio are nearly at 27,000 with 1,500 deaths. Governor DeWine has announced the reopening of most of Ohio this past week. Dates include dine-in service May 21st, pool reopening, sports leagues reopening, gym reopenings all on May 26th, and many other service reopenings that can be found on Governor Mike DeWine's Twitter. Also, seniors need to check their email and fill out the questionnaire we sent so they can be included in the senior edition of The Orbital. Now over to Cheyenne for the weather.
Thanks, Ashlyn. In honor of Miss James, hey all you cool cats and kittens, and welcome back to the weather. Unfortunately, I'm back to talk about more rain in the forecast, but this weekend will be full of lots of warm temperatures. Today's forecast calls for scattered thunderstorms throughout the day with the possibility of severe thunderstorms in the late evening. The high will be 75 and the low will be 61. Saturday will be partially cloudy with a 30% chance of rain later in the evening. The high will be 77 and the low will be 60. Sunday will be the hottest day this weekend with a high of 84 and low of 63. It will be partially cloudy all day with an 80% chance of rain starting in the evening. So I'd say this weekend's forecast is looking pretty good, minus all the showers. Now over to Abby for a Launchpad PSA.
Thanks, Cheyenne. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this week's PSA. This week's PSA is over mask fights. Now, some stores enforce the rule of wearing masks and some do not. The thing is if you're not wearing a mask, you don't need to get in a fight with somebody else who is. Nor should it be the other way around. So don't be stupid. Just keep your distance. You'll be fine. Other people will take care of it. As a Launchpad PSA, the more you know. Now on to Hannah.
Cheese. Get out of the way! No,
come here.
get out of the way.
Don't touch it.
Don't touch
Listen, we're gonna go in timeout if you don't listen. Come here. Over here.
Thanks, Hannah. So this week I'm going to be doing some movie reviews. Quarantine's a great time to watch movies, and that's what I've been doing. So I'm going to be reviewing some for you today. The first movie I'm going to review is Lady Bird. This movie is about the main character who is navigating her struggles with school and her mom and college and boys. It's a lot going on, but I think it's good because a lot of people can relate to it. I give it a 7 out of 10. I didn't love it. I wasn't obsessed with it, but I think it's good, and I think everyone can relate to at least one aspect of it. The next movie is Call Me By Your Name. I feel like I had to include this one because it's been all over TikTok because everyone's obsessed with Timothée Chalamet. So this movie is about kind of a romance that goes on in northern Italy in 1983. So if you love, really pretty aesthetics and romance and love, then you would like this movie. If you don't, then you probably wouldn't, but... 10 out of 10. I don't know if I said that. Okay, the next movie is What's Eating Gilbert Grape. This movie was super good. I give it a 10 out of 10. It's about this kid who struggles with, mental disabilities, and his brother is kind of the one taking care of him, and their mother is struggling with obesity, so it's about all of their struggles, and it has young Leonardo DiCaprio in it and Johnny Depp, so it has really good acting. The acting is crazy good, so 10 out of 10 would recommend. This next movie is Perks of Being a Wallflower. 11 out of 10. Oh, this movie is so good. It's kind of about the main character who starts off having no friends, and then he meets these two people, and it's just the movie's about all of them having different struggles and growing their friendship, and it's good. There's every single part of this movie has something that someone can relate to, so I would recommend it. Okay, the final movie is one that I didn't like. This is the sequel to All the Boys I've Loved Before. The reason I didn't like this movie is just because I didn't like who Laura Jean ended up with. I thought that they were incompatible, and I think that she should have been with the other guy, so it kind of ruined the whole movie for me. So I give it a 4 out of 10. It was an okay movie, but it ruined it because it frustrated me who she ended up with. So Yeah, that's all I have. Okay, so those are the movie reviews. I hope this helped you find a good movie to watch. So now we're gonna go on to Ashlyn for information about graduation.
Thanks, Mary. Graduation will be held May 17th, this Sunday, in the school parking lot at 2 p.m. Seniors have received tickets for their families and have assigned parking spots at the school. They'll remain in their cars for most of the ceremony. When their name is recognized during roll call, they'll step out of their vehicle, turn their tassel, and receive a goodie bag including their diplomas. Congratulations to the class of 2020. Unfortunately, this is not an ideal graduation, but it's better than a Zoom call. Now over to Rachel for a quote.
Thanks, Ashlyn. And now I'll be reading a quote by Vincent van Gogh. Normality is a paved road, comfortable to walk, but flowers do not grow. And now on to Addie for Senior Spotlight.
Thanks, Rachel. The senior chosen to be highlighted this week is Kaya Smith. Next year, Kaya plans on attending Ohio University to study athletic physiology. This is what Kaya says she will miss the most about her senior year.
What I miss most about school definitely has to be just joking around with my friends and my teachers and just all the goofy moments.
Kaya has chosen to remember her senior year with these memories.
I want to remember my senior year by all the memories made with my friends and with my classmates and all my teachers.
She would like to leave this advice to her fellow seniors.
Some encouraging words for my fellow seniors would definitely have to be to just keep your heads up and remember that we're all on to bigger and better things and we're going to do amazing things.
Make sure you're checking your email to see if you have been selected to be a part of the Launchpad Senior Spotlight. In other news, this past Saturday, Berne Union lost a member of its community. Mr. Alford, the Director of Curriculum and Instruction, passed away on May 9th. He served the Berne Union School District for nearly a decade. On behalf of the members of the Orbital and the rest of the students and faculty at Berne Union, we send our thoughts and prayers to Mr. Alford's family.
Thank you for watching this week's edition of the Launchpad. We'll see you next week.